Okay, yeah, we're back on F1 again. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, it's not really so much of a challenge today. I mean, it's still a little bit of a challenge, but for me, it's more of a serious race more than anything. We're going to do a last to first attempt with the Ferrari on Monza, Italy. What not a better fit, hey? We're going with Charles Leclerc, who's obviously going to be at Ferrari next year, with Sebastian Vettel on his way to Aston Martin. Really hoping that he has a better time at Aston Martin next season. But yeah, we're trying to last the first. I'm just going to get straight into it. I mean, as we all know from the season just gone, their Ferrari isn't the car to be this year. Not a good start for me. I'm too busy concentrating trying to talk. Ferrari's not the car to be this year, or last year, should I say. So when it comes to straight line speed, it's going to be a bit interesting. If you're wondering why I'm hanging back, I've made a little thing to myself that I'm not going to overtake anybody in the first couple of corners because the AI is so slow. I think we were down to 50 kilometers an hour there. But now we're past that. It's all guns blazing. We're going to see how many positions we can get up and see how we do. We're actually falling behind here, which isn't ideal, so I need to kind of step on it a little bit. But yeah, the Ferrari isn't really the car we knew and loved last season. Obviously, things may be different the season coming up. I'm going to go down Latifi here. Kind of shove him out of the way. So I'm expecting to go past these back runners fairly quickly, which is what I'm doing. We're up into P18 now. We are quicker than the back runners. There's no doubt about that. But when it comes to the front, it's going to be a whole different story. But we'll see. We'll see. Straight line speed is going to be a bit interesting to see. Seeing the track limit's a little bit there. We're going to have to get that one back. And we lose 2 in doing so. Russell's defending us though, which is a bit frustrating. He may even lose the position here to Giovinazzi if he's not careful. Not really the start we wanted. But we're going. Back into P17. We're actually losing speed here with the Alfa Romeo, which is interesting. Bit messy, but it works. Probably not legal. We've actually screwed Russell up a little bit there, but we've got places to make. We need to do this. And as you see, we've used a lot. We've used almost all our ERS already. So this really is going to be a test, and we're wide. Need to regain my composure a little bit. Don't think I've prepped myself properly for this yet. You wouldn't believe me if I said this either. This is the first time this year on this game that I have used the Ferrari. So this is completely new to me. I didn't realise what it's going to be like. But yeah, as you can see, it's not a mile off what it was like last season in real life. It's not the quickest. Doesn't help that I'm driving it terribly wrong. I'm not having a good time with it right now. But yeah, it's not fast at all. You can see bottom left, the little mini map. Mercedes are flying like they were through the season. Again, I'm just struggling. I know I approached that corner all wrong. So far, it's been a bad driving performance. So whoever watches this, I do apologise. I need to regain my composure and get going. Again, we just don't have the speed. Alfa Romeo seems to be pulling away from us slightly, which is obviously the baby Ferrari team, isn't it? So it's a bit embarrassing, really. Should be able to get past him here with DRS. He says there's not a lot in it. So we get that done. Now we're behind Vettel. Really need to start saving some ERS here. We just don't seem to have the power. We're just neck and neck with the cars in front of us right now. We are definitely catching slowly. Vettel's got some really good traction out of there. We have fastest lap, amazingly. I'll have to take a little bit of a dive on it, which we do, and we make it stick possibly. We do make it stick. We go. Again, they just seem to be slightly pulling away, and I've got everything going. That was a very late decision to make the move there, but it's kind of worked. It was probably a little bit illegal, but we'll take it. We will take it. We might actually get done again on this straight coming around this right-hander, so we'll see. Let's just hope we can use gas in these slips to stay ahead. Again, he's just pulling away from us in front of me here. Look at the delta at the top left. Very, very brave under the braking there. Could have gone horribly wrong. I definitely moved on the braking area as well, which is not ideal. I can tell you now that I'm not like this on my career. There's none of this goes on. Maybe this is the new way to do it. Look, I'm just pulling away, and they're slightly pulling me. It's going to be very, very difficult to get. I'm not thinking of first place in this at all. At all. Okay, so we're not going to go in. Just get that little bit of extra slips. I don't really know if that's going to help me too much. Probably not at all. Here's a bottleneck between the two racing points here. I want some better traction out of there than signs, but I don't think we have the power to make any sort of move. Massive snap. He held it though. Again on power way too early. Oh, we've got some better traction there. Can we make some sort of move? Again, we just don't have that straight line speed. Even with everything open, we just don't have anything when it comes to straight line. It's all about getting out of the corners faster and maybe being braver on the braking. Straight line speed, nowhere to be seen. Come on then. Come on then, Ferrari. Don't mess this up. Not horrendous. Not fantastic, but not horrendous. We have jump signs. We have jump signs. So it was better than them. I can't remember if we did Norris before we went in. Look at the state of this. Lots of wobbles from Stroll. Sending it. Massive lock up from Ocon. Contact as well, but we're through. A bit wide. Right, Norris, I'm coming for you. DRS open. I'm not going to use ERS just yet. I'm going to save it for the main straight. Here we go. Wow, we are absolutely blitzing past Norris, which is a bit of a nice refresh. And we've stayed ahead of Perez. I don't know. I can't remember if we jumped Perez or not. Either way, we're now ahead of him. We're into P6. With 4 laps to go. Possibly think about maybe trying to catch up to Albon, but I'm not too sure. This is going to be painful looking at this delta as we go down the straight. We're losing like a whole 10th, maybe even more. Hey. Gonna be close if we can make a move here. I do think we're going to pass Albon though, as long as we don't bin it. Here we go. Saying that, we haven't really got any... He's defending. We're going to do it. Leaving his nose in. There's contact there as well. I felt it. But we're done. We're through. Can we chase down Ricciardo? He's on hard. Can we do that? I think we might get Ricciardo here. Podium's out of touch. Podium is well out of touch. Might be able to sneak a fourth. We've lost time to Ricciardo, so one of our tyres are starting to drop off and his are now starting to come alive. Not quite DRS, but we might be able to stick into his DRS for the next straight. No, well, next DRS zone. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be very, very tight. But we've got DRS, but we're nowhere near ready for a move. Might have to send it, boys. Might have to send it. We've got traction on him. Side by side. Cover him off. And we're through. Is he gonna be able to come back at us? I don't think he is. I think that is going to secure us fourth. That wasn't too bad. Fourth place. Wasn't too bad, really. We had to push the car to its absolute limits, and I almost span it countless times. But yeah, who would have thought it? Valtteri Bottas won, not Hamilton. Anyway.
Contender for driver of the day.
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today.
It had to be,
He was
it
almost
had
flawless
to
out
be.
there. Incredible.
That's going to do it. So that was the last to first attempt with the Ferrari at Monza. Obviously, I've done it on this, so I'll do it on other tracks and I'll use different cars. If there's any specific ones you would like to see, let me know. I'll be happy to give it a go. But yeah, 20th to 4th. Not too bad. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Like and subscribe and all that. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. I've said this already. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Have a great day and stay safe with everything going on out there. And goodbye.